All right, we're just going to make this environment into a VR environment that we can end up creating an application with and make things interactive. But this is just like getting it all set up. So the first thing that we need to do is, if you are using the Oculus Quest, go ahead and download the Oculus software. So you just like Google Oculus software. And no matter what Quest you have, just go ahead and go to Quest 2, download software. All right, cool. So ignore this if you're not using the Quest headset, but once you download the software, this is what it's going to look like. You go to devices, and mine is active, but yours wouldn't be, I guess. So you want to like grab your headset potentially. And the headset comes with a USB-C like charging cable. It's also called the Oculus Link. So just like plug it into your computer, and hopefully you have like a gaming laptop or something. And once you plug it in, make sure you turn on the headset. Once you turn on the headset, it should show active. So we're all done there. Let's go back into Unity. I already went through the motions. But I will go through them again, though it won't look exactly like what you're going to do. First, window, and go to Package Manager. And in the Packages Unity registry, just type in XR. And we're going to get XR Interaction Toolkit and XR Plugin Management. And so instead of using like the Oculus integration package, which we couldn't do, we're going to use the XR Interaction Toolkit because it is going to be like a more cross-platform, cross-headset toolkit, and we use multiple headsets in my class. So we're going to stay consistent and do this. So this first one here, you'll just go and import, and it's going to pop up with another window. Just press yes, and it's going to take maybe a second to import. It'll close Unity and it'll bring Unity back up. So just like give that a second or two. And then once that's done and it exited out and came back up again, we're just going to have to go back into Windows, back into Package Manager, and go to XR Plugin Management and import this. And that's not going to take as long. So after you import that, go to XR Interaction Toolkit again, and go to Samples, and next to Starter Assets, go ahead and import Starter Assets. And once you do that, you can exit out, and you can come down here into your Assets folder and see that the Starter Assets are in your project. Okay, next we're going to go to Edit and Project Settings. In Project Settings, you're just going to come down to the bottom and go to XR Plugin Management. And it also has like a drop down. So you can, if you're using an Oculus, you can go to Oculus. But in XR Plugin Management, go ahead and go to this little Android robot guy and click on Oculus. Unity Mock head mounted display, HMD, is, I believe, just like a mock-up VR environment. So like if you don't have a headset, you can go ahead and click on this. I'm pretty sure. I haven't used it yet. But I have an Oculus, so this is what I'm going to do. And then over here, I'm just going to like test this out, and under target devices, Quest 2 and Quest 3, I'm going to like check. Okay. From here, we can exit out of that and go ahead, and you've probably got a main camera. So just delete your main camera, because instead of using that, we're going to use the headset as a camera. So right click in the hierarchy and go to XR, and at the bottom of that, XR Origin VR. And so you've got like this little XR ring, right? So that's our new camera. Cool. So next step is we are going to download I'm going to download Oculus 2 controllers. On the MetaQuest site, I'm in developer.oculus.com/download/package/Oculus controller art. So I'm going to like leave a link in the video, I think, of this. And then I'm just going to like download that extract to my project folder. Okay, I'm just gonna like put in my assets folder here, and I will create a new folder called controllers. Select, extract. Okay, so after downloading these controllers, we can see that in our assets folder we have them over here, and I can click here and see the prefabs of the controller, and then I believe that this second one has models for the Oculus 3. That's what it looks like. So anyway, we're gonna come back to this, and I think I'm gonna do controllers actually or like hand controls in the next video. Instead, let's just like get into VR. So now that we have this XR Origin, XR Rig, and XR Interaction Manager, like these two objects in the hierarchy, we should be ready to go. Except for I totally forgot to do a really important thing, which is in edit project settings on XR plugin management. So we went over to Android and we clicked this here. But I totally forgot to go over into Windows and initialize XR on startup. So you have to do this in order for this to work. So if you're not using Oculus, choose OpenXR. And if you don't have a headset, choose Unity, Mach HMD. So I'm going to check this Oculus, and that will enable me to then go into my headset and see it. So I am tethered to my PC with the Oculus Link. Whenever you're in your headset, you have to enable Oculus Link, which a window should just like pop up immediately. And basically all you really have to do from here is press play and enter into your headset. So we'll try it. Okay, so it put the camera behind me. So I'm just going to get out of the play mode real quick. And down here, you can see that's like where the camera will start. It's like point in view. So we need to rotate it around on, not the x-axis, sorry. The y-axis. Turn around, there we go. And we can probably just leave it here, maybe position it a little bit lower so we're at like, we'll make it feel like we have to look up to see the plant, and then press play. All right, cool. So you should see what I'm seeing a little bit, but man, you can't really see what I'm seeing because it is very, very cool from my perspective. But right now, all we have is the head. We don't have the hands. So yeah, I'm looking at this just massive plant thing, which is pretty cool. All right. So next up, we need to incorporate hand interactions.